Hey Ivan, this is Samantha from Feed Me Leads. I spoke to Manuel on the phone and he told me that I should send you over the screencast. And so here it is. I'm going to keep it really short and sweet. I just want to go through your site really quickly. I'm going to go through one of your competitors' sites. Then I'm actually going to give you 3 ways that you can use today for free to start bringing in some more high quality traffic to your website. And so I send these screencasts out with all this free information, but often when business owners see what I do, how I do it, and how much work is put into it, they decide that they want to team up. So if you watch this through and you feel the same, please do not hesitate to reach out to me. But without further ado, let's get into it. And so here I am on the Unique Auto Films website, which right away I will say looks really good. I can tell that you guys invested some time or some money into this. So it looks great. However, there is not a lot of content on here. And so Google is going to be ranking your website based off of around 200 different factors. One of those key factors is going to be content. You want to have a minimum of 1,500 to 2,000 words on this homepage. I did a word counter search, and you guys currently have 246 words. So you definitely want to add in some more content on here. You also want to make sure that content is quality educational content. Google is going to send out their bots, and they are going to crawl through your site and determine whether or not the content on there will help Google's users find the information or the services that they're looking for. And in addition to having the right amount of content, you also want to make sure that content is filled with the right amount of buyer intent, high volume keywords. And so Google loves information, and we can strategically place keywords to tell Google exactly what terms you want your website to be in front of when people search for it. And so over here, a great example of a good keyword is car wraps San Jose. And so this keyword brings in 300 searches per month. If you were to convert just a few of those into customers, you would be doing really well for just one keyword. And so right beneath the search bar, we may typically see some Google ads. There are none popping up for me at the moment, but Google ads are a really good way to get your name out there, build some brand recognition, particularly while you are waiting for your SEO to warm up. However, if they're done incorrectly, they can be a waste of money, but if they're done right, they are a great way to get things moving quickly. And so right beneath where the ads would typically be, now here at the top, we have our Google Map Pack. And so the Google Map Pack is really important. It brings in a huge amount of revenue, especially if you make it into one of these top 3 spots. And so in order to do that, you need to have a lot of citations. A citation is just when your business is listed on an online directory. So think Yelp, Yellow Pages, or Yext. Those are all good examples of online directories that people use and trust a lot, and you want to be on more of those directories than these 3 businesses are right here. Just be sure when you are entering your information onto these directories that it looks the exact same as it does on your Google Business profile in order for it to be counted as a citation. And so down here, I've made it to the organic search results. This should definitely be your main area of focus. It's going to be your best long-term return on investment. Google has actually come out and said that over 70% of people, when they type something into the search bar, they are going to be clicking on one of these organic search results, and they're almost always going to be clicking on one towards the top of the first page. And so right here is where the first company page pops up for this keyword. So as we scroll through, you can see that they have quite a bit of content on here. I did a word counter search on them as well, and they currently have 2,862 words. So they have a good amount of content, but we can go through and make sure that you have the same amount of content and that it is better quality. So in order to rank organically, in addition to having a lot of good content, we also want to make sure that you have a lot of high-powered relevant backlinks. And so a backlink is just a clickable text from one website to another. It's basically just one website giving a shout out to another website. You want to get these shout outs or backlinks from high powered and relevant sites. So, for example, if a really popular local auto body shop were to give you a backlink from their site, that would be a really good way to bring more power to yours. And so over here, I've hopped onto Ahrefs. Ahrefs is a really great tool. If you guys ever do bring this in-house, I highly recommend it. It is a little bit pricey. It costs me around $350 a month to use, but it gives me a lot of great information. And so I typed in the competitor we were just looking at, and they have 534 backlinks from 88 different domains and are ranking organically for 98 keywords. And so I can take a look and see which keywords those are. We want to keep an eye out for buyer intent keywords that are location specific. And so here we'll list all the different keywords, how many people search for that keyword every month, what position they hold for that keyword on Google, and how much traffic it brings them. So we can go through and see which ones apply to what you do and incorporate the best ones into your site. So now I want to go back and I'm going to do the same thing that I just did with their backlinks that I just did to their keywords. And so right now it's telling me that they have a little over 500 different backlinks. We don't want to just beat them out with the quantity of backlinks, we want to beat them out with the quality as well. So we can go through and see which ones have a high DR, domain rating. Go through, pick out the best ones, try and snag them for your site. We can go through other competitors' backlinks, get the best from them, and then find some on your own as well. And so 519 backlinks seems like a lot. It is definitely very beatable. Do keep in mind, though, that this is just one competitor for one keyword, and we want to be able to beat out all of your competition. And so over here, I've actually typed in your website into Ahrefs as well. Right now, you guys have 17 backlinks from 5 different domains and are ranking organically for 28 different keywords. And so we can take a look and see which keywords you're currently ranking for right now. And so, like I said before, we want to make sure that the keywords have buyer's intent, meaning that when someone's searching it, they are probably looking to purchase a car wrap. And so right here, we can see that for some keywords, you are ranking on the first page, for others a little bit lower. I think if we were to incorporate the 3 things that I talked about in this video into your marketing plan, you can definitely rise in the ranks. To recap what those were, number 1, more quality educational content with the right keywords. Number 2, we want more citations to get you ranked on the map pack. And then number 3, we want more high-powered relevant backlinks. And so now I'm going to go back. It is loading a little slow, but right now it is saying that they get 77 people visiting their site every month. Usually it is around up to 10 times the amount that this Ahrefs tool is telling us. But let's just say it is 77 people. So if they were to convert half of those people, that would be 38 new customers every month. I know a car wrap typically costs around $2,500, so that would bring it to $95,000 per month. I don't know your exact profit margin, but I know for car wrap companies in general, it is typically around 65%. And so if you were to factor that in, that would be $61,750 per month or $741,000 per year. So hopefully you enjoyed watching this and got something out of it. If you are interested in learning more, you can email me back or you can give me a call. My number is 714-975-5909. So I look forward to speaking with you. Have a great day.